This is not a political platform, and today I'm going to ride the rail a little bit. I'm going to delve a little into this, so I want to forewarn you. It's nothing bad, but it's something that needs to be talked about because it's in the Bible. So let's talk about that today in your morning cup of inspiration. What I want to talk about is Israel and our support for Israel. We seem to have pulled away from our support for Israel. And if you notice what's happening in this country, what do you see now? If God's looking down in this country, I can't be happy with it. All that is happening is just disgusting. But God is pulling his hand away from us. And the Bible tells us that that's going to happen. Over in Genesis 12, 2 and 3, the Bible says that God said to Abraham, he said, I will make you a great nation. I will bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you. And in all your families and all the earth shall be blessed. He says that. Anyone who oppresses or attacks the Jewish people or the Jewish nation, they're going to face ramifications as well. And you know, this has happened over the past 3 decades or so. The Israeli electorate has slowly moved to the right. The center left in Israel today has been the center right, say 2 decades ago. And over in America, well, we're having problems in our own government where you have, on the Republican side, you have the Republicans that are basic conservatives. You have the Trumpsters, then you have the rhinos, and you have these different sects within the Republican Party. And then you look at the Democratic Party and you have, which is the regular Democratic Party, which has been leaning a little more left, but then you have the super progressives that are far left that are trying to push for all kinds of things. So there's no unity at all. And nobody's meeting in the middle. There's no bipartisanship on anything. Even within the parties anymore, it seems to be a problem. And this is a problem when we're trying to protect Israel, when we're trying to back Israel, when we're trying to be supportive of Israel, which the Bible tells us to do. See, God made a promise to Abraham over 4,000 years ago. And when he makes a promise, he's going to keep it. It's still good today. He made a covenant with him. And a covenant, it's a promise, but it's more than a promise. He will not break it. And the nation of Israel, the Bible tells us, it's the apple of his eye. So we are to support it. We are to pray for them. We are to back them. We are to be their best ally. And the further we pull away from them, the further we pull away from that backing, the more you're going to see this nation just deteriorate, which it's doing. It's deteriorating from within. And it's happening. So we don't want God to take his hand off America, but we want to pray for the peace of Israel, the peace of Jerusalem. The Bible talks about that, and the peace of Israel. And what is that? We're praying for Christ's return, because that's when true peace is going to happen in Israel. That's what we need to be praying for. And we need to pray that God will bless them, they'll keep them safe, and that above all, we know that Israel is the apple of God's eye. God bless everyone. Look forward to seeing you again for another Morning Cup of Inspiration. Have a wonderful day.